point where, because this is what got me. Her closest friends started to come to me like, look, we're trying to find her a house. For right now, just, try to just ignore it and da-da-da-da. And then they see it and they keep seeing it, and then they come to me like a crackhead. Like, how are you just dealing with this? And I just be like, these are her closest friends. Her own sister, her own mother say these things to live in your mansion for free, not paying a bill. This lady doesn't pay a bill. Her cars are paid off. She's under the same car insurance as me, so I pay her car insurance. So that $10,000 goes right into her pocket. Nothing is stripped from that. Nothing is stripped from that at all. So, would you be doing that for that person? Regardless if it's your mother. Honestly, think about it like this. Everything that I'm saying, imagine you didn't know who I was talking about yet. Imagine you didn't know who I was talking about. And just now I'm saying, oh, it's my mom. Before I said that, imagine all the things you would think. Now you a fucked up, you a fucked up, twisted individual if the minute I say my mom, you switch everything in your mind and think all that shit is okay because it's my mom. It's not fair to me that I can't wake up and get in my car and go down the street to go get Starbucks and come home and sit in my bed or sit in my living room or sit outside and enjoy my Starbucks and play with my dogs and talk to my friends and kick it with my boyfriend. Because the minute it could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The minute I turn my car on, I'm getting texts, you little stupid bitch. Why the fuck you revving the engine, bitch? What the fuck you revving the engine for, bitch? You think this is a safe environment? What the fuck you revving the engine for, bitch? Revving the engine? Bitch, this is a motherfucking Durango motherfucking Hellcat. I'm not revving shit. That's what that motherfucker sound like when it start. I'm sorry. The Bentley that you picked is a 1977 and you gotta drive that bitch like fucking Pebbles and Bam Bam. Remember how the Flintstones used to? The Flintstones. I can't even. When I will show y'all literally picture proof. Or sometimes when LV gets home, he sits in the car for a second because he be on the phone or whatever. And God forbid he walk in the house on the phone. Dogs won't start barking. It's gonna be a whole thing. That's what I'm saying. You damned if you do, damned if you don't. So he'll sit in the car, be on the phone, whatever. Why the fuck is he been here for 10 minutes? Why is he still sitting in the car? He can't sit in the fucking car.
Evidently.
The other day, she did this twice actually. He left the house. Didn't do nothing, didn't argue, didn't know nothing, didn't even speak to this woman. She heard the car turn on. She realized that I was still in the house. She started texting me all type of crazy shit. You gonna learn, little girl. Watch what the fuck your life becomes. You keep putting up with this shit. Or you want to put up with this shit, that's fine. This ain't no environment I would want to be in. I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. Because he left the house? It's fucking 8 p.m. Like, you don't know if this man is going to the gas station, if this man is going to Target. You know, what the fuck are you getting mad for?
Oh, she trying to bump me.
Like, what? Telling me it's cool. Everybody be in jail by the time I'm done with them. Because he left the house? Alright. That shit ain't cute. This shit ain't cool. If you watch her, like when she thinks she's putting on a show in front of people, like, you know how kids, they say something ignorant or like stupid and they looking for a reaction, so they be like, they say something and then they be like looking around to see if anybody thought it was funny or got a reaction. She does that. Like, she'll say something ignorant and stupid and they like look around like a little ass kid, like, did anybody catch that? Like, bitch, you're not entertaining. You're fucking crazy. She thinks people look at her like, oh, you don't play with Barbara. Don't play with Barbara. She cool. She really on that for real. Like, I don't even know how to explain. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with Barbara. She really on that for real. Don't mess with her.
She like that.
Motherfuckers are not looking at you like that. Motherfuckers are looking at you like, what the fuck? Like, how you even? Like, no one's looking at that shit. No one's looking at that shit like they scared of you. They're looking at that shit like they're not scared of you in a cool way. They're scared of you in like a weird way. Like, people looking at that like it's weird, not like it's cool. And I've gave this lady too many chances. This has been going on since I was 18, since I was legally able to live by myself. I've chance after chance after chance. Look, you can live with me. You can live with me. You can hang out. You can all this stuff. I don't care. Just chill. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect my friends. Don't threaten people with jail. Don't threaten people with anything. Because this has been an ongoing thing. Just be cool. Be regular. She said, nope, I'll be out your life before I ever act normal. So why are you here then? I just feel like it's not for everyone to understand, but I speak on it because, like I said, I don't like no one who lives a fake life on the internet. And I know it's other people that go through this. So I want you to remember, if you go through this and you're not as fortunate as me, or maybe some things are different for me than they are for you, some things are different for you than they are for me, don't ever think, oh, if I had money, I probably would have to deal with this. Or if I could afford to put us in 2 different houses, I probably wouldn't have to deal with this. Or if I could afford to pay her out my life, I wouldn't have to deal with this. Or maybe if I was somebody, my mom would respect me. Or maybe if, whatever, it don't matter. It don't matter. At all whatsoever, it don't matter. This is how unproblematic I am. They keep talking about who you got beef with. The whole time I'm talking about Barbara. They think I'm like, I don't know who they think I'm on here talking about. When's the last time y'all seen me even argue with a bitch, please? That's another thing that gets me too. I don't even do this shit with people my own age. Why am I doing this with you? What's scary though is she goes to the extremes of faking stuff. Like, she'll lie to whoever she has to lie to. She'll fake documents. She'll fake text messages. She'll do whatever. So it's like, damn, like, what if somebody believes her one day? And then, I already, have people who want to hate me on the internet, whatever. So imagine if I just throw her out and be a bitch like I should be and leave her on her ass. And she goes and says all this made up fake shit about me. It's gonna be probably, it's gotta be true. And then it's so weird because it'd be like a day or two where it not saying perfect where it's like no argument or anything, but like it'll be like a little more manageable, a little bit more deal withable. And then the next day she just right back on the same shit. Like, I just don't know who made the law of, once you get to once you push a child out your pussy, you get to disrespect them, their friends, or anyone around them just because you're a mom. Just because you're a mom, you get to do that. Because when people say to her, like, hey, look, I'm not your kid, and even if I was your kid, why are you so disrespectful to people? To me, to your own child, like, why do you just get to disrespect us? Why do you get to disrespect me? Why do you get to disrespect your child? Because I'm her mom and I can do what I want. Huh? Like, please explain to me what planet shit is crazy and weird. And you know what? For a second, I did strongly believe that maybe my mother does love me and she just has a weird way of showing it, or whatever the case is. I did believe that for a second. I did, but it kind of got to a point where it was just, no. Because I do believe there is people who go about showing their love in a overly powerful way that's too overpowering, and it comes off, it's not meant to be controlling, but it comes off as controlling. But it's just, where the fuck? This fly has been in here since we was cooking. It's not gonna die.
Let's name it.
So anyways, I did think that, but there's a certain situation, and all it took was this one situation to make me believe. It took this one situation where I really looked at it to make me believe that wasn't the case. But hey, you ain't gotta believe me. What? You don't have to believe me. You don't have to understand me. I just like to, remind people that might be going through the same thing that a lot of people go through it. Some worse than others, some less than others. But no, prayers don't work. If God himself came down and told this bitch to chill out, she wouldn't do it. She would argue with him. So I don't want to bore y'all with all the Barbie talk, but that's all I had to say about that since I already kickstarted it. It's actually not 3 a.m. here. It's 12:30. I'm gonna put that lady in rehab or in an old people home.